So later on this year, I'm planning on doing a K20C4 swap with the 10 speed with the axles as well. As you can see, this is the 1.5. It's not the 2 liter. You can't see it, but it's down up in there. Earth Dreams VTEC turbo. It actually does have VTEC in it for people that don't know. Not every 1.5 has it. It does have a piggyback. This is, it's really more like a bully dog, so it doesn't do anything to the engine. It just tricks the sensors into I don't know. It's not like a K-tuner or a Honda. This is really like for beginners, I guess you can say. As you can see, I hooked it up to the MAF sensor right here. As you can see, and then it's hooked up to the map sensor, which is where the intake manifold is. It's right there. And then so far I only did the intake cone. It was kind of shabby the way I did it, but I mean, I was so thirsty to put it on, I didn't think of getting the actual tubing. And I had a lot of issues with this coming open and then throwing the car into limp mode, but got some tape and some zip ties, can't go wrong. All of this is coming out later on this year anyway. The engine bay of the 2 liter is very similar. Everything is in the same spot. The only things that are not the same is this torque mount right here is different on the K20, the 2 liter. This is the 1.5. The torque mount is the same exact dimension and size as the upper torque mount, but with the 2 liter, it has a bracket up in here. But everything else is the same. Air hose line is the same. This piece is the same. This is the same. The only thing that's different, of course, is the ECU right here. This is the ECU for the engine. And the front air intake piece is different. With the 2 liter, this piece is noticeably bigger than the 1.5, as you can see. And when I do get ready to do the swap, I'm gonna need the fuse box as well from the 2 liter. So I'm gonna need the 2 liter ECU, the fuse box, of course the engine. This is coming out. The upper torque mount, the lower torque mount down there is down there. And that's pretty much it. Oh, wait, I'm not done yet. Of course, I gotta get the 2 liter turbo axles. I know you see the streak right there. I need some more brakes, but that's not an issue at all. I also need to rotate my tires. On the interior, I already have the paddle shifters, which is a good thing because it is a 10 speed that I'm swapping in. This piece, all of this has to come out. Everything. This shifter has to come out. That's pretty much it. This has to come out. The 10 speed where the buttons are is right here. This is where the buttons are. This whole piece alone, you can literally take this out. And then the 10 speed shifter console is just one big piece. You just slap it right there and there you go. And it's push button, it's not the gear lever. You cannot use this for the 10 speed because the 10 speed is electrical. So everything is by wires. You press the button to get it in the gear. These things are the same. You know, all of this right here is the same. And the cup holders are the same, but it's just this part right here that's different. You cannot use this. This is designed to be used mechanically. Other than that, that's it. That's literally it. Full body wire harness. I got to get the engine wire harness, the transmission wire harness, TCM, whatever that is. I know I got to get it. I'm gonna look more into that. Visibly, the engine wire harness is this thing right here. All of this, all of the wires you see up in here is the harness for the engine and all the sensors and whatnot. This is not a part of the engine wire harness. This is the tune that I have on here right now, which it does make a noticeable difference, but nowhere near like K-tuner. Yeah, everything else is the same. People swap the 2-liter from the from the Accord 2-liter turbo, which is this body style, and they put it in the Honda Civic Si, which is the same generation as this car. So if they can put the 2-liter turbo in their Civic Si, then why can't I put one in my Accord? I actually have the Accord, and all of that stuff is just a carryover. Civic Si owners, they gotta get custom axles, and that's pretty much it for them. And then on top of that, they're not putting in a 10-speed. They actually have the 6-speed manual. So, yep, that's pretty much it on that. As far as the modifications for this car currently, only thing I have is this thing right here. I just have the cone. I don't have the actual tubing. Well, I actually do have the tubing, but it doesn't fit with this piece. And this is not aftermarket. This actually comes with the car. And the history with the brace right here is the nut holding it was corroded. I actually have it in my trunk right now. I don't think I could put it back on. So this is gonna be like this for a while. I don't plan on taking this off until the actual engine gets put in here. Because when the engine gets put in here, all of this is coming out. The 2-liter has its own intake piece right here. So this won't even matter anymore. This is coming out. I might just give it to somebody, I don't know. Somebody that has a 1.5, maybe they'll enjoy it. But yeah, I just got this right here, which is a race chip GTS. You see it, cold air intake. And then if we come back to the back of the car, I don't have any mufflers. I actually got a muffler and a resonator delete. As you can see, I don't have any mufflers anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's been done. Power wise, I have no idea how much power I'm making right now. I just know that other 1.5s I'm faster than any other car besides like the Accord 2.0. I'm faster than. Of course, not V8s. Mainly just like mostly V6s and other 4-cylinder cars. So I'm pretty much in between right now. I've beaten Camaro V6s. I've beaten Fusion Titanium 2.0s. I've beaten EcoBoost. I don't even know how that's even possible, but I've beaten them. I'm pretty sure it's because of the weight. But next month, the only thing that I'm gonna do is the wheels. Right now, I'm just getting the car set up for the swap. The swap's not gonna happen until like maybe my birthday or December. But as far as everything else is concerned, I can get that done now. And the only thing that I'm gonna do is the suspension, the control arms, these brakes. I need some more front brakes anyway, but that's all good. All of this shit is getting changed out. Everything. Lowering springs, control arms. That's pretty much it for now. I'm looking forward to the swap, and we will see at the end of this year.